What's going on, my fellow Reefers, Fragbox TV, and today we're going to unbox and review and use this Reef Wave, Red Sea, what up, Reef Wave 45. Dylan, what are you doing? Dylan's hunting for starfish. Tia's setting up a Reef Wave. The store is now open. Oh my god, it feels so nice. Come on in, come say hi, come enter the store. It's so nice to be open again. I can't tell you. It still feels a little bit weird. Hi Dougie. What's up, Mr. Diggs? Like when people come in the store and we're having like face-to-face interaction, it's strange. It feels wrong. But anyways, we are open. So please feel free to come in. Limited capacity, 4 people at a time. But we're having some issues here with our Reefer 250. So let me show you what's going on. Little sidetrack here for the video. Jason, for commenting on our last video about the nitrates, we picked you. Please email us because we're going to send you a free bottle of that ESV nitrate. So thanks for that. Okay, this is the Red Sea Reefer, the 250. We redid the rock work and we're running into some issues here with red slime, the dreaded red slime algae. So it's on the sand bed. It is quite common. The nutrients in the system are probably a little high, so we're going to run some carbon, and it's only occurring here on the sand bed. So you can see down here and also over here. I don't know if the camera's picking up the color properly, but it's a rusty sort of reddish brown color. So I'm fairly certain, no, I'm 99.9% certain that this is red slime algae. So I'm going to try and beat it by increasing the flow in the tank. So that's one way that you can get rid of it, because it tends to grow in dead spot areas. So this is very common here on the sand bed. There is another way you can get rid of it as well. This product over here, ChemiClean, this is excellent stuff. This will rid your tank of the red cyanobacteria that we're experiencing, but I'm going to try and avoid using it. Like any algae that we typically get in an aquarium, I try to beat them in other ways before relying on chemical treatment. So, you know, try and find out the root cause. Why are we getting it? I think it's a little bit too high on the nutrients, and I think this may have not have been the best choice for this tank. I think the MP10s might be a little bit underpowered, and we're getting good flow here across the top, but then just the way the rock is set up and the way we've designed it, we're getting dead spots here across the bottom, so we're experiencing this algae. So that's why we're going to go with this. Try this out, Reef Wave 45. How are we going to mount it?
We're going to try it the way I do it at home first.
You're using one at home?
Same style, just long pump.
Yep.
We're going to try it across the side, across the top first. We'll put the MP10s back on the back of the thing. See how that goes, and then maybe try it vertical next. So I'm going to stick it on and basically just play with it until we hit that sweet spot. So anytime you're adding flow to your tank, try the pump out, see how it looks, see how the sand's moving, how the corals are reacting. But yeah, exactly how she said, we're going to set it up here across the top. Yeah, and that hopefully will send the flow this way, down this way. Oh, sorry, out of focus. But here to the bottom, and then hopefully that'll give us a nice sort of sweeping motion. If that doesn't work, we're going to try it vertical. Yep, there on the side, and then hopefully that'll sweep it around this way. But we'll try a couple different ways, and then we'll give you our opinion on this pump. So this is the first Reef Wave 45 I think we're using in the store. Yeah, we don't have any of them set up. But customer feedback's been really good. We've tried some of the other Red Sea products that use the app, like the lights. But anyways, enough talking. Let's hook it up, and then we'll tell you how we feel about it, and hopefully it's going to solve this issue. Okay, we're trying to connect this thing. Initial impressions, the app is a piece of shit. Everything to do with connecting is a piece of shit. I'm so frustrated with this piece of shit. Dylan, your
piece of shit. Show them how ugly the controller
piece of shit. Okay, I'm sorry, Red Sea. Your controller sucks ass. Ugly. It's very difficult to connect. The instructions are not clear.
Did you guys plug it in?
Yeah, we plugged it in.
Okay.
Okay, me and Dylan are so fed up with this thing, so Tia's going to give it a shot, and then maybe if we can get it connected, we can comment and tell you if we actually like this piece of shit. But so far, right now, I'm very unhappy. I'm very frustrated. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the Reef Wave. There's nothing wrong with the app. User error. Me and Dylan are special, apparently, and just takes a little bit of patience and female touch, things connected. let's go ahead and program it. I had trouble doing it. She figured it out. So okay, so we went ahead and set up a second one here on the tank. So seems like this tank was definitely suffering from not enough flow. So you can see the sand bed now is nice and clean and sparkly. So we weren't getting enough movement. Most of the cyano has cleared up naturally on its own. So I always try to recommend to people to beat cyano naturally before going a chemical route. But just to finish the review on the Reef waves, we took off the MP10s we were originally running. I am not a big fan of the controller that they give you. The controller is virtually useless. I'm not a fan of the controller. It sucks. Connectivity, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It's not very easy to connect. First one was a real headache. Second one, Dylan was able to connect it relatively easily. Didn't give us too much trouble, but it's not as easy as, let's say, the Nero or even the Ecotech in terms of connecting. And the app isn't the most user-friendly. I don't like that you can only control the flow in 10% increments. So you can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, up to 100%. And it's not very user-friendly. Okay, enough shitting on it. Those are all the things I don't like. I do like the flow pattern. So it complements the tank really, really well. We're getting adequate flow throughout the tank. And if you're looking for that gyre or bar style sort of flow, this is way better than the max spec gyre. I don't recommend those ones to anyone really. So not my favorite pump, but they're working well in this tank, and it did help to clear up the algae. I do like that you can point these in different directions. So the top and the bottom, you can point one, let's say like this way, and then I have the other ones pointed behind the rock. So that's actually kind of a cool feature. So same with this one. This one is pointing forwards, and this one is actually pointing, sorry, out of focus there, but it's pointing behind the rock. So it's kind of given us this nice sort of wraparound flow pattern around the rocks here. So all in all, okay pumps. Not crazy about them. They do blend in kind of nicely. I don't know if you can really notice them. The cord is quite large. I'm being honest, yeah. Matt is saying that I'm destroying them. Like, I'm giving my honest opinion. When I stand back, you can't really see them. They do blend in nicely into the tank. I do like aesthetically the way they look better than the MP10s. I'm still a huge fanboy for the Neros. Those are my favorite pumps, but just because of the way the rock was set up in this tank and the issues we were dealing with, we decided to try out the Reef waves. So all in all, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I think, is that fair, Dylan? 6 out of 10?
Yeah, 4.5.
Huh? 4.5, ouch. Okay, Dylan's giving it 4.5. Tia is not here to give us an opinion, so I think that's it for today's video. She doesn't like him either? Okay. We'll talk about that in the next episode. But thanks for watching, guys. If you got any questions about reef tanks or these reef waves or anything related to reef tanks, you can hit us up. I'll leave our contact info at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. This is Fragbox TV.